No, we've got them back now. We've got you back. Thank you very much, everyone, for holding on there. It's not the greatest thing, but I didn't plan for two cameras on as well because I'm not that smart. So thank you very much, you guys, for joining us. We've got BeastModeBoone, we've got Hillbilly Man, exclamation point BMB for the lovely socials for these two. How are we both today?
How you doing, Boone?
I'm doing fantastic.
It's great to hear. It's great to hear. Are you going to be frying some people tonight in Verdansk?
Uh, I don't know.
We might throw up a stream later. I don't know. We were talking about it.
Well,
We were talking about. I'm gonna go adjust this camera real quick. It's a little hot.
we all love a good Boone stream, a baby goat. How have you been? How have you been finding it? You've managed to meet a couple of your idols. Do you want to tell us about meeting the Iceman himself?
Oh yes, I will gladly talk.
Yes. So
Um,
obviously you've played with him a few times, haven't you? Iceman Isaac
yeah,
himself.
I've probably played with him about four.
5, 6, 7, 8, something like that.
Yeah, definitely not eight.
Definitely not
Cause
8. So 6 or
yeah,
7.
And has obviously 'cause you watch his Warzone Academy videos as well, haven't don't you? So have you found that they've helped you a lot while you're playing Warzone?
sorry, say that again.
Have you learned a lot of new tips and tricks from his Warzone Academy videos, Isaac?
Yes, I have.
Whatever Isaac says is that's kind of like the Bible. Like, that's the way it is.
I have seen some of his lovely little cheeky jump spots that he's picked up from him as well on some of his streams, and obviously fantastic little player himself, baby goat.
Yep.
So yeah, why
So
don't
we
you? Sorry, go on,
we
Dad.
rated Isaac last night,
You did.
and Isaac mentioned something about
Oh yeah.
including Boone into a new YouTube series. I don't know what that's about yet. I got to call him, figure
No,
that
I
out.
I was
So I'm really
was
excited
watching
about
for
that.
that as well, and I've only just realised as well that Crash has donated $50. Thank you so much, Crash. That is a massive, massive help. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that so much. Beast Mode Mum, welcome in as well. Thank you very much for the follow. It's very much
Crash is the
appreciated.
goat.
He
Crash is the
really
goat.
is.
I
He
listened
is.
into some of your all's interview while I was flipping steaks. It was good. Yeah, I was with Crash when Beast Mode Boone. Well,
Was
Beast Mode
born.
Mom called me to tell me Beast Mode Boone was coming. I was with Crash, so that's that's
Yes.
that's pretty cool. Now we play video games together.
You do, and you all fry over in Verdansk and over on Rebirth as well.
Boone's overtaking me now. You know, used
Boom.
to like when we first started out. We were
I would get like one kill. Well, zero kills on a regular basis.
on a regular basis. Yes, he was playing Fortnite, and
So
I
I
was
just
on Battlefield 1 actually. I played a lot of Battlefield 1. I loved it. And I just never thought about him playing Battlefield. And then I made the transition over to Blackout because Battlefield 5 sucked so bad. I'm sorry, Crash. It's a terrible game. And started playing Blackout, and he would like watch me sometimes, and he really wanted to play. And Beast Mode Mom was like, absolutely not. I'm like, he's playing Fortnite. She's like, I really don't want him playing that. I'm like, come on. So Boone's pretty persistent, and somehow he ended up talking her into letting him play. And I was like, look, I'll turn all the language off. We'll just play with my friends. We'll make sure nobody cusses. We'll keep it, family friendly for Boone. And man, from that point on, we started playing. And at the start of Blackout, I feel like this is a necessary story because it kind of is the foundation of BeastModeBoone. So as Blackout came out, it was my first battle royale. I played just a little bit of PUBG, but not much because I didn't have a PC and it wasn't on PlayStation at that time. And like the first time I played Blackout, I'm like, I do not know how to drop into this game. Like I couldn't get anywhere, so I immediately got on YouTube and was like, how do I get to where I want to go in Blackout? And Iceman Isaac had a video that popped up. It had like 180 views on it. I clicked on it. I'm like, that was a really good video. And then at the end, he's like, catch me over on Twitch. So I'm like, I've never been on Twitch, but I think I'm going to go check this guy out. And I went over and he had like 5 or 6 people watching. And I subbed. BeastModeBoone did not know that I subbed. She's always like, you better not be spending any money on that stuff. But I subbed and got talking to him, became friends. Then he found out about Boone, and that's how we first got Boone games in. And then that's what made Boone want to start streaming. So started streaming off his PlayStation 4, playing Blackout, mostly Alcatraz, which is now Rebirth.
Yeah.
Me and my buddies, T-Bird and Cod Be With Me. And then Cod Be With Me, Boone started getting pretty good. And then Cod Be With Me, my buddy Zach started calling Boone BeastModeBoone. And then it
No,
started.
I'm pretty sure you started saying beast mode.
I think that's right. Let's go Beast
So
Mode. That's what he would say. And then it just kind of rolled
yes,
into
That's
Beast
where
Mode.
the name came from. Welcome in as well, Holden. Pleasure to have you here. Yeah, Beast, my mum saying she was wrong about that as well, so we need to document all of this. So that's where it all started then. That's where the myth itself comes from, the beast mode, the baby goat. Didn't you start over on YouTube, streaming on YouTube before making the transition over onto Twitch?
He streamed on YouTube. Who'd you
And
stream to for a long time?
I had mom and dad only watching because I was playing dumb games. If I was playing anything, I was probably playing Fortnite or multiplayer bots
Yeah.
on Blackout.
Yeah, because I've obviously only known you guys a couple of months, and I've been watching your old YouTube stuff over on the channel, and I've been really enjoying obviously some of the old live streams on there and some of the videos you put out, and you can see from there how much he's come on himself,
Oh yeah.
and got a better player, and obviously just every time I watch him, he always does something. Just makes you think, wow, like an 8-year-old should not be able to do this.
Right.
And he's
and his talking and I don't know, he's gotten a lot better at the whole deal. I think him sitting there streaming by himself or to me or his mom or his grandma was really good. You know? It was really good. And then I guess it was we made the YouTube channel, he was streaming on there. I should go back and put his very first stream live on YouTube. I don't think I've done that, but we went and watched it the other night. It was hilarious. It was so funny. But
It was, dude. I was being a little bit too toxic, I guess.
you were being a little bit rambunctious, yes. But you're only
Definitely.
6.
Thank you very much for the follow as well, BeastModeBoone Grandma. Very much appreciated to have you all here. Obviously, the most wholesome family on Twitch itself. So yeah, how I sort of discovered you guys was myself and Cheese Ladder, who obviously has been very active in the chat today. We were playing Warzone, and I got onto the subreddit for Warzone. There were a lot of people like talking about loadouts and stuff like that, and everyone was recommending Isaac. He does these great Warzone Academy videos. So I'm not a good player at all. So I started watching his videos, and he did the one for Boone's birthday games. His video for that, and that's when I first discovered Boone himself. And
that's when a lot of people discovered Boone was that video right there, because that was right after he started kind of his blow up was happening. Which I'd met with him. I was out in Vegas, and we got together for dinner one night, and we were talking about. He was talking about what he needed to do to, you know, have a blow up during the battle royale. And this is before. We were in the same state we're in with Battlefield now, at, where it's like Call of Duty had said we're not making a battle royale. Modern Warfare is not going to have a battle royale, whatever. But both of us were like, they're going to do it, like it's coming. And he's like, I'm going to act like it's coming. And I'm going to start hyping it up. And that's what he did right on the front end. just like Crash is doing with Battlefield now. He started dropping tons of content with Modern Warfare and guns. And as soon as the Battle Royale dropped, he was ready. And that's when he started the instructional Warzone Academy.
And they are fantastic videos, and he's a fantastic bloke as well. Every time I've chatted to him in his streams, every stream you go in for me, he's just always in a good mood. It's very rare you actually see him down. Same as Crash, to be fair, and he's just so informative. And he'll happily, take that time to explain what he's doing and things like that. And then it was about 2 months ago when he played with Boone then, and obviously he's got his command in there to shout at Boone. And that's when I hopped over to you guys, and I think I've virtually been there since. You've not managed to get rid of me, so
that's fine with us.
But
that's
no,
fine with us. That birthday video, that's the reason we met Holden Court. BJ found us.
Yeah, BJ just said he found you through Isaac's custom lobbies with Boone on his team.
But we met Holden Court. I dropped into Holden Court's stream after that, and we were chatting. That's when I met Holden Court and Burt Cupcake. That night, they were both in Boone's YouTube stream, which is pretty awesome. The people we've met doing this is pretty insane, though. Like, people consider friends. BJ Wafer, he came over, has done so much. Cups was the first mod.
He was.
Holden Court's obviously a mod and has supported the channel so much. And has shown so much love and support for Boone, which that's what it's all about for me. It's like, I want to, if I see something that Boone likes or wants to do or is interested in, it's like I see a fire and I go grab a can of gas and I start pouring gas on it as much as I possibly can, and with this whole thing, it's not just about playing video games. Like, he's learned a lot on the business side of things too, and marketing, and, because that's what he's doing. He's building a brand, and that's what I do for a living, just not in the gaming space, but that's what I've done my whole career, is marketing and trying to help build brands. So it's been cool to see him kind of have his own brand and see it grow. And there's so many opportunities for as he gets older that he can do with it. And I can just step out at some point and let him go with it.
He is a very young gentleman that has so much potential. Anything he wants to do. Anyone that's watched him will know that. If anyone does have any questions for either of them, please do drop them in the chat and we will get them asked, as long as they're family friendly, of course. But yeah, I wanted to hear Boone's side of the story about how he managed to, actually meet Isaac in person. So I've seen the picture, but I've never actually heard the story behind it.
Grab your picture up there, Boone. It's behind you. You can show.
Here is the picture of me and Isaac.
I love that picture. So obviously that was out in Vegas, wasn't it?
Again?
Was that was out in Vegas, wasn't it, where he was living at the time? You went out to Vegas to meet him.
Yeah.
So was that a trip mostly to meet Isaac, or was it, you was just out that way and you'd arrange things?
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure that weren't we going somewhere?
Yeah, we went out to see my sister moved to Arizona.
Yeah.
That's why we were out there. My brother-in-law got a job at the Mayo Clinic out in Arizona, and we hadn't been out to see him yet. And we got a plane ticket out. And once we were there, we wanted to go see the Grand Canyon, and we wanted to go do this and that. And then, well, once we get to the Grand Canyon, we're an hour and a half from Vegas or 2 hours. We're like, we got to try to line it up,
Holden Court does want to know if Boone's nervous being interviewed. Because obviously this is very different sort of content to what you're used to. You're normally absolutely frying people.
I wouldn't say absolutely frying.
You do.
But sometimes I can turn up.
Like last night you was frying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at the end I got 16 kills in 2 games.
You very much did. Carrying everyone. BMB Anti-Celeste as well, thank you very much for the follow. As Mum says, right as you're talking about her, she appears. So what is this about? What did Holding say here? Shaving beards and blue hair.
You remember that, Boone?
Shaving, yeah, I remember whenever Dad shaved his beard.
What did he do
And
that for? It was like it was a big sub goal.
I'm
It
pretty
was a
sure.
big sub goal, and I love my beard. You were talking about maybe heartbroken if you shaved your beard off. I understand, man.
Yeah.
I get it. I,
I'm pretty sure.
I made
It
that
was-
commitment, and I should have done it,
I'm
but I don't regret it.
I'm pretty sure that was for 500.
I think it was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 500.
500 subs on Twitch is no mean feat, as BMB Mum subscribes as well at tier 1. Thank you very much for the subscription as well. If anyone did miss, any proceeds I get from this stream in terms of bits and subs are going straight into the charity itself as well. But yeah, 500 subs is an incredible milestone. You haven't been on Twitch too long, have you, compared to from moving over to YouTube?
I'm pretty sure we've been on Twitch for coming up to a year.
7 months, I think. 8 months, maybe 7 or 8 months. We've been on Twitch.
Yeah, so we're coming up to a year.
Impressive, very impressive that the community's grown that well, and obviously so many consistent viewers.
The way I got to meet other people, as in like not, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't even know what I'm saying right now.
That's okay. That's okay. If it comes back to you, just interrupt and let us know. Holding wants to
I don't know
know.
what I'm saying half the time.
Same here. I don't know why I've agreed
Just-
to do so many interviews, because I just ramble on and don't know what I'm talking about.
Just blindly talk sometimes. You shut me up.
Holding wants to know what Boone and Walt think about the community and thoughts on the future, such as brand collaborations, merch, beard shaving.
No more beard shaving. It would have to be a massive goal for me to shave my beard back off. I just got it back nice and full. I'm not getting rid of it again. It would have to be a massive undertaking. I don't know. What do you think, Boone? What's your thoughts on the future of the stream and the BeastModeBoone brand? I'm interested to hear your thoughts before I chime in.
So one day, I really hope I really want to be like Isaac. One day.
You want to be like Isaac in terms of obviously the viewership, or just in terms of how he plays and in terms of viewership? Yeah,
I guess viewership.
Which
You
is
want to be as good
understandable.
as Isaac one day?
Yeah.
It's good, Dazzy. I don't think he's too far off now. I've seen some of Boone's snipes. There's not many better snipers that you'll be able to witness. But no, that's a very good goal to obviously get up to that level.
I guess for the merch, I guess just get it in stores.
You want to get it in stores? Push your mic a little closer to your phone. Let's go down on me a little bit.
I'm just talking low.
No.
Yeah,
We need you to hit a headshot snipe so you can get loud. We'll all have to turn it way down.
And what about in terms of collaborations? Is there any specific? I know I've asked you this on your stream before, but is there any streamers or YouTubers that you haven't played with yet that you really want to stream with?
Well, we want to get games in, and I'm really excited about it. We're gonna get games in with It's Iron.
That is going to be massive.
I am really excited about that.
I'm really excited to watch that as well. Thank you very much, Crash, for the lift band there. What do Boone's real life friends think of his stream? I know BMB Mum's sort of answered that in the chat, but do your friends know that you stream, and are they excited for you, or?
that again?
So
Yes,
you're
in real life, your friends, like at school and stuff, what do they think about your streaming? Does any of them talk about it or know about it?
Yes, sometimes, every now and again. Uh, I just tell people, I guess, every now and again.
you're like a little celebrity.
There was a couple kids on his baseball team this year. They like halfway through, I ended up having to help coach, and they'd be like, "You're Boone's dad. You stream with him." I'm like, "Yeah, I do." Yeah. So they knew. They a lot of them know.
And I bet that's pretty surreal for you guys, like be
Um,
like noticed through that sort of thing as well.
BJ Wafer said, "How's Olivia?"
Yes, he did.
I honestly do not know. I'll tell you that.
Now I have to ask who Olivia is because I wasn't around. I don't think for this, so I don't know who Olivia is.
Who's Olivia, bro?
Huh?
Who's Olivia? Tuna doesn't. He legitimately does not know who Olivia
I
is.
don't have a clue who.
He doesn't?
Nope.
Olivia's my girlfriend, okay? I'll tell you that.
Say that.
Exciting times. Exciting times. So, you know, just something else he shows me up on. He's better at streaming, he's better at Warzone, he's got a girlfriend. Just embarrassing me here.
But back to Holden Court's question on the future of the stream and the community and the brand. We don't really know. We don't. We're going to take it a day at a time for a while, and we're going to try to, most importantly, have fun with it. We've got his YouTube channel sitting there. It's tough. It's tough because I have a full-time job. Everything's so busy. My goal is to teach Boone how to manage his own channel.
Yep.
You know, now it's going to take him a bit of time because he is only 8, but where he can, and we talk about things all the time too, YouTube video ideas and whatnot. And anybody who's been in Warzone knows, or any of these game cycles, uh, the midlife of a game is very hard to be able to brand on. Like once you get into the midlife of a game, it's very hard to have any kind of significant blow up.
Yep.
I mean, some of the best players that we know and play with are feeling that too. Dakota, you know, he didn't come in till late, started his YouTube channel late. If he'd have done that on the front end, he'd be as big as these other people as well. So it's tough, and Boone's young, so he's got a lot of. I think for us, it's going to be make sure we're having fun first and foremost. Get games in with people. Boone loves getting games in with people.
I do.
Even aside from Iron and Isaac, when he gets to play with Holden Court or with Cups or BJ, Crash, anybody, he loves getting games in with his friends, different people, meeting people. I think would that be correct, Boone?
Yes.
I do fully agree with what Holland Court said, and he's just better at life in general. That just tends to happen. Cheese, sure, if you want to be my girlfriend. I'm not too sure what your fiance'd say about that, but sure, why not? How is IRL in real life in US open up affecting stream things?
U.S. Open, but I mean things are opening back up here. It's getting busier. You know, we had baseball
Yeah.
this spring, which was a blast. I mean, that cut into our streaming time, but that's fine. You know, fall of last year, I think everybody, a lot of the people that we've met got into this because there wasn't anything else to do at that point in time. Everybody was home a lot. But we're going to keep it going. It may not be as frequent at times, maybe a little erratic at times, but we'll be on weekly. You know, there's a point in time where we were here not doing anything. We were on every day.
Yeah.
Didn't have anything going on. We were just rolling.
Okay, so I just now got a question from BMB Interview. What's my favorite thing about playing games and streaming? About streaming, I guess just talking to the community and don't know. I guess just have fun, talking. That's probably my favorite part about streaming and having this community. That's probably what I think about streaming.
Yep. And
And playing.
Holden Court's second part of his question was, any thoughts on other games to accommodate? I think what do you mean? Any other games we're going to be playing coming up?
Yes, so
Definitely Battlefield 6.
I would say that was going to be one of my questions. Are you looking to move over to Battlefield content as well when that comes out? But
It's tough. That's a tough question, because, and with BeastModeBoone, I've been playing video games a long time, and I'm sure you have too, Tuna. I'm sure you've been around.
I have.
BeastModeBone's not she's not, and Boone's really not witnessed these cycles that we have. It's like this up and down, especially between Battlefield and Call of Duty. Which one's better? Who's doing what? I hope, as far as a watchability standpoint, Battle Royale's changed the way people watch video games, and it gives them something to watch a lot more so than your standard multiplayer. Even Conquest and Battlefield is not going to have the same watchability. It's fun as heck to play. It's not going to have the same. There's not as much on the line. You're not really looking for that finality in those. So we're really looking for the next Battle Royale game, I would say. And I'm pretty confident that Battlefield's going to fill that. And not saying we're going to quit Warzone, but Warzone needs some dang competition. And I think everybody in the community agrees with that.
Really does.
It needs some competition.
It really
it's getting a little
does.
stale. And if Battlefield comes out swinging, it's good for everybody. It's good for content creators like Boone, and it's good for everybody. So,
And I'm really excited to watch Boone on Battlefield. Obviously, I know you've had a couple of streams recently where you've had a go on it, and I'm really looking forward to watching him learn that game as well, and get up there as one of the best prospects around as well.
yeah.
Now, obviously, you mentioned as well about in real life you have your baseball as well. Is that something that you're also considering in the future, Boone? Is that something you want to do? And maybe future professional baseball player?
I definitely want to get better at baseball. That's what you mean.
Because
So,
baseball's not really a sport that I know too much. It's not really big over here in the UK. So obviously, whenever I hear you guys talk about baseball and positions and stuff like that, I don't have a clue at all. But I have seen from the clips that have been posted that you are pretty good at smacking that out of the park as well.
He can hit a baseball.
sometimes.
Yes, Boone is good at everything. He will have a lot of choices in his future.
Wait. Homework has not said what's a baseball.
Yes. I mean, you could teach us all baseball. You could teach everyone that. Cheese Ladder wants to know what your play style is. Do you prefer to run and gun, or do you prefer to be a bit more conservative?
In Warzone.
Say that again?
So in Warzone, do you prefer to run and gun and get stuck straight into the action, or would you prefer to hold back and maybe pick off some snipes and play a bit more cautious?
I'm an aggro player. Really.
He is an aggro
Yes.
player.
All I do, I grab a gun and
And
I
he
run.
goes. Yep.
I run the big green or something like that. And I push like 5 times.
It is.
5 teams.
Holden Court nailed it. It's the wandering no plate strat. But somehow at the end of the game, he's going to have, so many more kills than you.
Yeah.
And he probably got better at the game than you did in that game because he was facing, 3, 4 people at a time. Just
Exactly. Just as that question came in, my mind just went back to last night with the whole "we're all a bit split up" situation.
was hilarious.
Which was hilarious. And obviously, I don't think many people that are watching will know this at all, but No, it was great, but he is very much an aggro player and very, very good at it as well. Some of the shots that he'll hit, and I know the drop shot is a favourite of yours, isn't it, Boone? You love a good drop shot.
Yep, I think it'd be really dangerous. That's where Isaac Iron playing with those guys will help him a lot because he respects them a lot. Uh, so he will listen to them and absorb because he's like a sponge right now with guitar, baseball, whatever. If he can start getting more games in with those guys and just people that are better players than him that he respects, once he starts absorbing that knowledge on taking the aggro play style but playing it in a smart way, he's going to be pretty dangerous out there.
Yes, he is indeed. And do you feel like you improve when you play with Boone? Is that something that you?
I play worse when I play with Boone.
Is that because he steals all the kills? He's that good, you don't get the chance to take anyone?
No, I don't know what it is. I don't know what I usually don't play as well when I'm playing with Boone and we're streaming. I play late night sessions when I'm just kicked back, not looking at 18 screens.
That's true.
Just having a good time. Maybe turn my filter off a little bit and let my hair down. That's when I play best.
So now I have an interesting question, which might cause a bit of controversy. Boone, do you prefer playing with your mum or your dad on Warzone?
Oh. Oh no.
While you're thinking
just
about
while
that,
you think of that, Mr. Dorsey,
with 14 people in
thank
here.
you very much for the raid, Mr. Dorsey. Very much appreciated. Welcome in all the raiders. We're currently interviewing BeastModeBoone. Lovely dad, Walt Hillbilly Man. Thank you very much for the follow as well, Mr. Dorsey. Currently in the middle of a 24-hour charity. Middle of charity. Only done 2 hours. I'm already thinking it's middle. That's not an ideal start, is it?
Dorsey's the second tallest streamer on Twitch.
He is second tallest after Crash, and Dorsey is joining me as well in a couple hours' time. He's after the wizard himself.
Yep, you're the second tallest now, Dorsey. Crash has entered the building, and he's a giant.
He has. How did the rest of the stream go, by the way, Mr. Dorsey? Obviously, I was watching earlier on, and no, well, he's not answered the question yet. That's coming back. So we've just asked BeastModeBoone whether he prefers playing on Warzone with his mum or his dad. He's having a little think. I don't think he wants to upset either of them.
I'd say Dad. Because I'd say he's better.
I taught you everything you know up to this point.
Enjoy the food, Mr. Dorsey. I'll catch you in a couple of hours. BeastModeBoone is the best one any day. Well, not according to Boone, unfortunately.
We love playing with BeastModeBoone though.
Yes.
They are
always a lot of fun.
Always
because
great.
she's got so much better too. You got to understand BeastModeBoom's transformation here, okay? And if there's any guys in the chat, which there's a bunch, you know, if you like playing video games and your wife doesn't know about them, or she knows about them but doesn't care about them, sometimes it's not an easy conversation to have. Like, why do you want to go up there and play video games for 4 hours at a time? Like, how can you do that? What are you doing? And that was BeastModeBoone at one point in time, because I played games for a long time, and I just love hanging out with my friends and playing video games. Video games, as Crash calls them. But this has allowed her. It's really opened the door, and she's in with us now. She gets it.
It is, and as Cathedral Steak says, there's no big clutches without the snacks coming. There certainly wouldn't be any Warzone without Mum herself.
No clutches without the snacks, and there will be no Warzone without BeastModeBoone for us. So,
by the way, if anyone doesn't know, if you head on over to BeastModeBoone's Twitter account right there, we're trying to get him sponsored by Lunchables, so go and give him some vouchers on there. That would be incredible as well. And if you haven't seen the clip, I do actually have that video lined up for the end of this interview, so we are going to go and have a look at that before we finish, to show what Lunchables can do for your game, because it does make a massive difference, doesn't it, Boone?
Yes.
It does go from being in the blender to 18 kills.
I think so. If Lunchables doesn't buy it, we may have to go target Hot Pockets because they're good too. They're also game fuel.
Well,
I think Hot Pockets sponsors NRG too, so they're already in the gaming community.
You know,
But
I'm
Lunchables
vouching
needs
either
to
way.
get off of it, man. They need to come out and get involved.
And I am continuing with the daily vouchers until that happens, or they block me, one or the other.
Right.
So yeah, that is going to happen one way or another. Love that mum and dad support BeastModeBoone so much. Yeah, it is absolutely incredible, and I know I keep saying it over and over, but they are the most wholesome family on Twitch. I say dad plays Boone himself, mum locks down that chat. There's no message that comes in that she's not replying to and chatting away with. And I generally don't like watching new people on Twitch. I have my select few that I always watch. But you guys made me feel so welcome the second I came in, and you know, I just couldn't stay away. So
But here's a question for you, Tuna. What ultimately drew you to the BeastModeBoone channel?
It's a great question. I was watching, like I say, Isaac, who was streaming at the time with Boone. That was the daily play, and he dropped the link in. And I thought, right, I'm going to go and watch the gameplay from Boone's side. So I hopped on over, said hello, and it was just instantly so much love from all three of you. And yeah, it just sort of got me hooked. It was just the whole good vibes, and you watch a lot of people play Warzone. There's negativity and stress over the game, and there's just none of that from this side of it. And you know, you laugh at my jokes, so that helps as well.
They're good jokes.
They are.
They're not as good as the jokes we get from Boone, though. We love the redemption of Boone Tell joke. That is one of my favourite. Although I will admit right now, I am saving up for the Boone and Dad wake up call. So get ready for that soon.
Yep.
Cathedral State, thank you very much for the follow there as well. So obviously you mentioned that you enjoy the community side of Twitch itself. Is there anything on Twitch that you perhaps would like to change to help you guys out in terms of your streaming? Or I know you don't get much of it, but it is a family friendly channel. Do you ever have that many issues where you do get people coming in and just be completely toxic? And
not near as often as I thought we would, especially during some of the bigger raids that Boone has gotten from Isaac and the 2 Iron raids.
yes,
I know a lot of our mods are in chat, but I don't think, especially on the first one, I don't think we had to ban one person. I don't think there was anything negative to come out of that, and I was really happy to see that. And then talking to Isaac too, when he does play with Boone, he said his chat is extremely leaned on the positive side of things and embrace it and think it's pretty dang cool. So I was worried about that, you know, because that's something. And when we stream, Boone does not read chat ever.
which
Just in case something does come through, which it has, but it's, you know, we've got the best mods ever, and something, it doesn't linger very long, you know, and they're gone. So
yeah,
and a lot of people just don't understand, you know, they see an 8-year-old playing video games on Twitch, and it's like, if you take that out of context, I could see how it could be, you know, viewed as being a bad thing, but that stream is so locked down from so many angles that he's not getting hit with anything he doesn't need to be getting hit with, and it's just the way it is.
So I'm yet to really experience any sort of toxicity or anything like that. Anyway, Beast My Mum says she's paid channel points for Boone and Dad wake up call and never got it. So That's coming for you soon. Auntie Celeste said she had to learn exactly what Twitch was to get on. So, I mean, it's understandable, but it is fantastic to have the entire family supporting. As if I just missed another donation there, sorry, I just got distracted there. I noticed the bar has gone up, and I'm getting very, very close to having to shave my head, which I'm not happy about at all. We did indeed. It was Holding Court with the donation. Thank you very, very much for that. We are now on to £100 in totals. In totals, that is total English. That's the goals there. So I do want to ask, just talking about channel points, what is your favourite channel point, Boo? What's the favourite one when it gets redeemed? Do you enjoy telling a joke? Do you enjoy the wake-ups?
There's a lot of ones that I like. There's a bunch of them. So I guess joke.
I would say that would be his favorite right now. Be telling a joke.
Yeah, I always enjoy the joke one. Which one's your least favourite?
Mustache.
I haven't seen that one yet. I have been tempted. Yeah, cheese. That bar up at the top is automatically done through Just Giving, but I will add that 25 on as well. So we are about £25 away from me shaving my hair. It was meant to be the end of the stream, but if people do want to see it earlier, I suppose I can. Although my clippers are currently charging, so as long as we stop before we hit £250, I don't want to be hairless from the neck up.
So if it's £1,000, you want to shave your eyebrows off too, or no? No, I don't know. I wouldn't do that.
No, I'm not.
Maybe. What do you think?
Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
I'd say yes.
Possibly. One positive is about me shaving my hair is that if Boone then does drop 20 before Dad, I don't have to do it then because I won't have any hair.
That's true.
Cubs will. I believe that's the
Cubs
challenge you've
will.
got Cubs with Cubs, isn't it? So yeah, we will see how many eyebrows. We will see what the end goal is. Not going to happen, but we will see. So let's make it a bit more competitive again. Boone, do you think you are going to get that 20 kills before Dad does?
You think, Boone?
I can't hear anybody.
Oh, you
now.
can't hear anybody?
Okay.
Oh,
No.
let me try to fix that.
We should try and fix that.
I was saying anything. I can't hear it.
Pink Beard is not
There we
happening.
go.
Pink Beard is definitely not happening.
We got him back.
Brilliant. We're back. So what the question I asked was, who do you think is going to drop 20 kills first, you or your dad?
Oh.
I like how he's thinking about it, trying to make Dad feel a little bit better about himself, and we all know he's going to.
Yeah. We need some Jeopardy music to play in the background.
We do.
While doing things. That would be clutch. Who's gonna get the 20 kills first, Boone? Me or you?
I'm thinking about it still.
He's being very modest here. We love that.
You are. I think you are. I've already dropped my 20. That was at a different time.
I think I would rather have no beard than a pink beard, yes. We should have Boone make his next goals. We could do that as well.
I'd say that. Oh. I want to say me, but I'm not going to drink myself.
Smart move. Smart move.
I think you're right on that one. All right, what's your upcoming goals, Boone? Like, what's your goals for the next coming up on the 1 year anniversary of your Twitch streaming career? What's your goals? What you want to do?
Like sub goals.
Well, it could be sub goals, life goals, community goals. What's your goals? Do you have any goals you're striving for?
I know I've already said it, but to be a little, I want to be bigger. Yes.
Right.
Beast Mode Mum wants to know what would we need to do to be able to shave Boone's head. So what would the goal have to be to shave your head?
Oh no. Well, we have to break the sub, like the max sub, like the most subs I've got without from getting, deleted, I guess. Like the sub running out.
Let's set a sub goal, right? What would your goal be? 200?
For me to shave my head?
Would that do it or no?
No.
No,
No.
it has to be higher, would
Definitely
it?
not. Yes.
300?
400.
400?
400. There you go, everyone. You've heard it here on stream.
That's fair.
400
That's
subs.
solid.
But you see, I don't think Boone should just have to do something. I think Dad should throw something in there as well to make it a little bit sweeter.
As long as it doesn't have anything to do with my beard, I'm good.
Head.
I'll shave my
Shave
head. I would shave my
Shave
head.
it too.
Yep.
There we are then. You've heard it
Fine.
here. Exclusive. So
Send it on out of here.
what would we need to do for a pink
Fine.
beard, Dad?
Pink beard? Depends if it was like permanent dye or if it would wash out that night.
Oh, you see, well, chat never told, because chat wants me to dye my beard pink if we hit the 250. That's a good point, Mum. Is it 400 more subs or is it 400 in total?
Let's see, I don't know where you're at right now, Boone. I think you're at 186 right now, so I
Okay,
think 400 would be a fair shot at it.
I'll do 300 since Dad's doing it as well.
I'm not doing it at 300 now. No, sir. No, sir. No.
But
So,
community wants it.
so 400 subs and you would both shave your heads.
Yes.
Beast Mode Mom said no more shaving, Dad, or she will protest.
She did, but she's not going to say no to her adopted son, so.
Maybe, how about another mohawk?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Because a mohawk is just, you spike it up,
It looked pretty awesome. You're
and
right.
then the next day, you wash it off.
Right.
So are we showing? Okay, she's going to get back to us on that. We know it's happening there. You've heard it here first on stream. It's definitely happening.
On the Tuna Show.
Yep, live on the LowercaseTuna45 Show.
Shout out Tuna.
So if someone wants to clip that as well, then we have that proof.
Shout out Tuna.
It's getting notifications all the time as well. I don't know if people is through, but I can hear pinging in here, which is really annoying. But no, okay, Mum has said fine. We've said fine. I mean, I could have also offered, withhold jokes if not, so. I'm trying to think of a good joke that we could potentially end on, but I don't really have anything coming to me at the moment. Do you have a joke for us, Boone?
I can grab my book. Will you do that?
Serious? Let's hear one.
Mm.
Did you like my the Nobel Prize joke?
I did.
thought it was
I
pretty
really
good.
like that one.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Spell.
What was that be, sorry?
Spell.
Bell.
Hmm?
Bell who?
Spell who?
HWHO. Spelled it.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
So smart. We're gonna keep working on the Lunchable sponsorship. That should be a goal.
Mm-hmm.
Knock out the Lunchable sponsorships. We can get the BeastModeBoone Lunchable.
Did you know?
In stores everywhere.
Did you know that not all math jokes are bad? Just some. There we go. You've had your terrible dad joke at the end. Not all math jokes are bad. Just some. Just crickets. Just crickets.
Hey, Dad.
Yep. He did. Yeah, we're right over his head.
What's 1 plus 1?
2.
It's 1.
Okay. I don't get it.
It's a dumb joke.
That was.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be.
Jeez, oh,
Tumbleweed. Yep. Oh my. Fully agree. But yeah, that has been the end of this hour. It's been an absolute pleasure having you guys on. At least someone has laughed. I think she was laughing at Boone's joke, not mine, but it's fine. At least someone laughed for one of the jokes. No, it's been an absolute pleasure having you both on here. We definitely need to get some games in as soon as my Xbox wants to work.
Yep.
Do you guys have anything that you want to shout out? Anything upcoming? We got a stream tonight. I know I asked that at the start, but have we decided while we've been going?
I don't know yet. It's possible. It's possible. We were going to try to stream this, but then I found out I couldn't use his camera in Discord and in OBS at the same time for some reason. So
yeah, it's not ideal. I've had to spend all week trying to sort that myself. So, but yeah, no, going.
split looks like was the plan.
That's what I've got running at the moment. That was my plan. Go and follow Boone on his Twitter, on his Twitch. I haven't put your YouTube in there. I probably should have done. But go and give him a follow everywhere. Next time you see him live on Twitch, drop in and say hello. If you haven't seen him already, I guarantee you're going to love it there.
This is a tuna joke.
Oh, we've got a tuna joke. Here we go.
What's the difference between I can't talk. What's the difference between a guitar and a fish?
A what and a fish?
A guitar.
A guitar and a fish.
A guitar and a fish. I don't know.
You can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish.
There we go. What a better way to end on. I love that one. That was incredible. Thank you very much, both of you, for coming on by. What a fitting joke to end on, a tuna joke. It's been an absolute pleasure having you both on here. And I can't wait till I get to chat to you next. We do have Holding Court coming up next. So yes, I'm looking forward to that. Let's go and throw to the video, shall we? The Boone vid. And I will let you guys get off. Thank you very much for this. We'll see you next time. Bye. So this is the little Boone video. It'd help if I had sound on, wouldn't it? Let's go and try this again. Let's try this again. I am a pro streamer, clearly. There we go.
Alright, let's go. I can't my shots! Mom, bring me up a Lunchable. Please. Let's go!
Look where we're at. Oh, he just melted. They're coming, Boone, on me. On me, on me, on me. BeastModeBoone with 15 kills. 16 kills. He's absolutely frying right now.